Why Our Past Lives Are Forgotten by Andy Besant, read by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. Why our past lives are forgotten. No question is more often heard when reincarnation is spoken of than, "If I were here before, why do I not remember it?" A little consideration of facts will answer the question. First of all, let us note the fact that we forget more of our present lives than we remember. Many people cannot remember learning to read, yet the fact that they can read proves the learning. Incidents of childhood and youth have faded from our memory, yet they have all left traces on our character. A fall in babyhood is forgotten, yet the victim is nonetheless a cripple, and this although we are using the same body in which the forgotten events were experienced. These events, however, are not wholly lost by us. If a person be thrown into a mesmeric trance, they may be drawn from the depths of memory. They are submerged, not destroyed. Fever patients have been known to use in delirium a language known in childhood and forgotten in maturity. Much of our subconsciousness consists of these submerged experiences, memories thrown into the background but recoverable. If this be true of experiences encountered in the present body, how much more must it be true of experiences encountered in former bodies which died and decayed many centuries ago? Our present body and brain have had no share in those far-off happenings. How should memory assert itself through them? Our permanent body, which remains with us throughout the cycle of reincarnation, is the spiritual body. The lower garments fall away and return to their elements ere we can become reincarnated. The new mental, astral and physical matter in which we are reclothed for a new life on earth receives from the spiritual intelligence, garbed only in the spiritual body, not the experiences of the past, but the qualities, tendencies and capacities which have been made out of those experiences. Our conscience, our instinctive response to emotional and intellectual appeals, our recognition of the force of a logical argument, our assent to fundamental principles of right and wrong, these are the traces of past experience. A man of a low intellectual type cannot see a logical or mathematical proof. A man of low moral type cannot feel the compelling force of a high moral ideal. When a philosophy or science is quickly grasped or applied, when art is mastered without study, memory is there in power, though past facts of learning are forgotten. As Plato said, it is reminiscence. When we feel intimate with a stranger on first meeting, memory is there, the spirit's recognition of a friend of ages past. When we shrink back with strong repulsion from another stranger, memory is there, the spirit's recognition of an ancient foe. These affinities, these warnings, come from the undying spiritual intelligence which is ourself. We remember, though working in the brain we cannot impress it on our memory. The mind-body, the brain are new. The spirit furnishes the mind with the results of the past, not with the memory of its events. As a merchant, closing the year's ledger and opening a new one, does not enter in the new one all the items of the old, but only its balances, so does the spirit hand on to the new brain his judgments on the experiences of a life that is closed, the conclusions to which he has come, the decisions at which he has arrived. This is the stock handed on to the new life, the mental furniture for the new dwelling, a real memory. Rich and varied are these in the highly evolved man. If these are compared with the possessions of the undeveloped man, the value of such a memory of a long past is patent. No brain could store the memory of the events of numerous lives. When they are concreted into mental and moral judgments, they are available for use. Hundreds of murders have led up to the decision, "I must not kill." The memory of each murder would be a useless burden, but the judgment based on their results, the instinct of sanctity of human life, is the effective memory of them in the civilized man. Memory of past events, however, is sometimes found. Children have occasional fleeting glimpses of their past, recalled by some event of the present. An English boy who had been a sculptor recalled it when he first saw some statues. An Indian child recognized a stream in which he had been drowned as a little child in a preceding life, and the mother of that earlier body. Many cases are on record of such memory of past events. Moreover, such memory can be gained, but the gaining is a matter of steady effort, of prolonged meditation, whereby the restless mind, ever running outwards, may be controlled and rendered quiescent, so that it may be sensitive and responsive to the spirit and receive from him the memory of the past. Only as we can hear the still small voice of the spirit may the story of the past be unrolled, for the spirit alone can remember and cast down the rays of his memory to enlighten the darkness of the fleeting lower nature to which he is temporarily attached. Under such conditions, memory is possible. Links of the past are seen, old friends are recognized, old scenes recalled, and a subtler inner strength and calm grows out of the practical experience of immortality. Present troubles grow light when seen in their true proportions as trivial and transient events in an unending life. Present joys lose their brilliant colours when seen as repetitions of past delights, and both alike are equally accepted as useful experiences, enriching mind and heart and contributing to the growth of the unfolding life. Not until pleasure and pain, however, have been seen in the light of eternity can the crowding memories of the past be safely confronted. When they have thus been seen, then those memories calm the emotions of the present, and that which would otherwise have crushed becomes a support and a consolation. Goethe rejoiced that on his return to earth life he would be washed clean of his memories, and lesser men may be content with the wisdom which starts each new life on its way, enriched with the results, but unburdened with the recollections of the past.